YouTube, welcome back to my channel. In case you're new here, my name's Vicky. I mostly post videos about my son Scott, who has speech apraxia, but I do also post other videos just about general stuff. If you are new here, please subscribe, and don't forget to slap the like button. I just kind of wanted to pop on here for a few minutes and kind of talk about something that's been bothering me for a little while. I get a lot from people, strangers, coworkers, or even just people that I see on a regular basis, that I am always so happy and I'm just so upbeat. Even just saying that, I feel like the tears coming on. I'm not always happy. I spend very little time alone. I'm usually with my kids at work. I'm taking one of my kids to therapy or this, that, and the other thing, but I am extremely lonely. Being the parent of someone with a disability is so hard. I feel even selfish saying that because my son has a speech disability where there are kids. I have a neighbor who has a child with like physical disabilities, and that is so hard. It consumes your life. You're always thinking about this is Malibu, by the way. You are always thinking about how to be the best parent you can be for your child and what struggles your children might meet in the future, so that you can do everything that you possibly can to help them get through those struggles. So I feel very, very alone most of the time, and I worry probably more than I should. I think what triggered my recent feeling is this past week Scott went to therapy, and one of the things that they were working on is his name. Scott is 5 years old and cannot say his name, not in a way that people would understand. And he didn't want to say his name because it's hard. So he asked his speech therapist for a pen so that he could write his name. He knows how to spell it. He can write it. He writes very well, actually. But, therapy is hard. He struggles. It's so hard to ask your kid to do something that you know is hard. I, like probably every other parent out there, want to take that away from him and just put it on myself. I understand what he's going through to an extent, but the other part of it too is like what I do for him right now, what energy and effort he puts into therapy right now will determine the rest of his life. And I feel obligated to do the best that I could do for him. I just know that this is hard, and I'm asking him to do a hard thing, and he is the bravest person I know. He just doesn't do therapy once a day. He does it 4 times a week at school, and then I take him twice a week to another facility so that he gets even more therapy. I'm constantly trying to reinforce the things that he already has so that he can better have what's the word I'm looking for, to strengthen his bag of tools, so to speak. And he is such a fun-loving kid that when he tells me that something is hard and he doesn't want to do it, it honestly kills me, because I can't imagine what that's like to not even be able to tell somebody your name. And that just kind of hit me. I'm not always positive. I try to be positive because, let's be honest, you only have this one life. I have 3 amazing children and I adore them, but I do get upset. I I'm not sitting here feeling sorry for myself as much as I am just worrying about whether or not I'm giving my children the best life that I possibly can. And I know that like a lot of people out there post on social media all these happy and fun photos, and that's really misleading. I think that a lot of times people see these Instagram influencers and YouTubers having this great life. It's not all that great. I have a very average life, I think. I enjoy what I have, but a lot of people have the impression that I'm always happy, and I'm not. Honestly, sometimes I just want a hug. So I just want to throw that out there for anybody who maybe in the same boat as me or going through something similar. You don't have to be happy all the time. You don't. It's hard. It's work. I just know that I'm happy because I want my children to be happy, and I want the people around me to be happy. And I think that's important. But I'm not always happy. As you can see, I'm bawling my eyes out. But this is part of being healthy. You have to be able to acknowledge what you're feeling, and this is me doing just that. I hope that this helps somebody. If you have any maybe suggestions for me or comments, please drop them down below. Don't forget, if you're new here, please subscribe, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys all soon.